Hey guys, Jen here. Don't mind the hair, I look atrocious. Haven't taken my shower yet today, just woke up. But I want to come on here real quick and say, okay, so I woke up with a really bad headache, and it's all like in the front of my head and stuff. But the weird thing is, last night I took, they're like highly potent Benadryls because I wasn't feeling good and I just wanted to go to sleep. So my therapist had given them to me, and I'm like, okay, I'll use them. You know, I'm not on them, but it's whenever I feel stressed out or something, just to take them and stuff, so I can have a good night's sleep instead of freaking out all night about something. So I've been taking them for like the last couple of days because I've been dealing with some shit, and I just want to sleep. And I noticed today, it's like, the third day of being on them? And I'm having, like, this weird reaction. Like, headache, like, kind of, like, hot. And it's weird. And I'm like, okay, all I want to do is just take another, like, Aleve to get rid of the headache and stuff. And then I started thinking, frackin' A. All I'm doing is taking one pill after another pill after another pill. Popping pills. I'm one of those poppers. No, and that's not what I want to be. So what I ended up doing is sorry, I'm dealing with like some other weird stuff because of stress, so I gotta go take my shower and cleanse myself, and then do some meditation and centering. I got my music going, so it's good. But wow, sorry. Apparently, Spirit, I've got something besides this to say. Apparently, usually when you get it's a side note, sorry. Usually when you get, like, a sore throat or something, or, like, a, like, that kind of a stuff, when you need, like, to take it out, it's usually Spirit saying to you that you need to voice your opinion. You need to say what you've been holding back. Usually has to do with, like, if we want to speak our truth, but we're too afraid of what the other person will react to it. So we keep it quiet and hidden within, and then it builds up a whole bunch of animosity and negativity and things until we actually finally speak our truth. And we'll speak our truth one way or another, either to a friend or to somebody else, but it needs to be delivered to the person that it was intended for regardless. But anyways, so I think that might be going on because I have something I need to say to a certain sibling, but they blocked me and stuff, so anyway. But anyway, so basically, I woke up and I had this headache, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna power through this, because, you can tell I'm getting stressed out because of that crap too. So I went online, I started looking up articles about holistic healing and different things, and for the last, I got up at 9:30? For the last hour and a half, I've been powering through it, and it's abating. It's really cool. And I know when I take a shower, it's going to be a lot better because water's my element. So by me doing that, and I envision like the water over my body, releasing all the negativity, sucking it up, and then just going down the drain, down to Mother Earth, you know. So that actually works too, and it just revitalizes you too, because I think a lot of the side effects of these pills too is that they take out the nutrients from your body and things. And so your body doesn't have, like, the things that it needs to support itself. So I'm gonna end up also taking my, my nitro. And then, because it's almost noon, I have to eat something too. So there's a lot of factors that you have to figure in for it too. But what I'm saying is, you gotta listen to your body. I mean, it's a habit that we have to just be like, okay, I want the quickest, easiest way to get rid of this thing that is annoying, and I've got shit to do. So I'm like, okay, I'll just take a couple of leaves and I'll be better, and I'll just pop this pill and that pill, and then you don't realize how much shit's going in your stomach and fucking up your stomach. Sorry about the words. But I mean, like, seriously. And I used to be there too, and I'm still kind of fighting it when I get lazy. So this is part of the transition to a healthier state of mind and being. I mean, we're all human. We all, take steps backwards once in a while in something, when it's like hard and we don't feel like doing it, or we feel crappy and we're just like too exhausted to actually put that extra. I mean, sometimes it's not even us. Sometimes our body's just like, no, stop. But this is where we gotta focus, and we gotta get our drive, and we gotta get our mindset on the end result and doing preventative measures. Like with me, I haven't been doing my preventative measures for the last 3 days because I totally forgot. I mean, there's been so much stuff going on. I totally get it. So now I'm just like, okay, here we go. Now that I have time, I'm gonna do it, you know, and I'm gonna keep it up. But I've just got to keep doing it, and I'm just on here to share with you guys that this can be done. Like, it's not a hard thing. Like, if you really look at it and you really want this stuff, you just got to be more aware of what you're putting in your body and what your body's yelling at you for. Like, I know we're in a society where basically it's go, 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 and you don't have any time for this, and you have to put your kid there, and you have to do all this stuff. But we let that happen. We adapted to it, so then they changed. And then we adapted to the change, and it made it worse. And then we adapted to that, okay? Back in the old days, if you think about it, they were working the fields. They were working the farms. I have family that was with the farms. Yes, it's hard work, but they got more satisfaction from it than what a 9-to-5 people get mostly from their jobs. So, I mean, you look back, I mean, it depends on each person and each category and stuff, but it's not what we wanted anymore. We keep thinking, oh, we're going to push through. Oh, we're going to get the latest new, if I do this at work, I'll get my raise. Or if I work longer hours, the boss will notice that I'm doing this and get me what I really want. And in turn, it's not what you ever wanted. It's like a 25-cent raise. Who the frick needs a 25-cent raise? And then you're busting your butt every day to try to do that. To make ends meet, to feed your family, to get everybody where they want to go. No, not cool. Corporate America is effed up, people. And we let it be that way by not going and doing what we want to do in our heart. We just, okay, I've got to make ends meet. Yeah, there's always another way. You don't have to stay in a dead-end job that you don't want to do. Make the plan to get out, to move out. I mean, look at all the stars that ended up being poor and, you know, whatever. They started poor, went to freaking California, ended up talking to some people, got some luck when it wasn't luck at all. It was just them believing in themselves. And every time they had something that came through as a failure, they didn't let it get them down, and they kept going. And that's what it is. It's the drive and the need and the want. And I got that too. Because when I first started my business, which I'm trying to build up now, it was going pretty good for a little bit there. And then it just kind of tanked because I just didn't want to do it. Like, it's not that I didn't want to do it. It's just I didn't want to put the energy and look at it as a business. I looked at it as more of a hobby. And it ended up becoming a hobby, but that's not what I wanted it to be. And then, of course, what you think about comes about, and then, of course, it tanked a little bit, and now I'm building it back up again, fresh from start. So, I mean, I don't want to be one of those that are, like, constantly stressed out at work constantly and just dealing with it and being like, it's okay, it's the way the world works. No, I have a different view of the way the world works. I'm not one of, if you've known me for my whole entire life, you know that I've never thought that way. Yeah, and once I had to grow up and become one with corporate America and being out in the real world, I had to adapt. But I was told that I had to adapt. I wasn't necessarily, I assumed from media, from what, like, all the businesses told me, and from, like, trying to get jobs here and there, that that's just how we were groomed. But that's not how it has to be. I mean, you get those people, those quote-unquote oddballs that are out there that make it work, you know? I'm one of those oddballs, and I'm gonna make it work. So, anyway, I just want to come on here and be like, you gotta make yourself more aware of what's going on in your body in order to actually do it. Because if you're stuck with the whole, I don't feel like changing, it's too much of a hassle, you'll be in stagnant water for the rest of your life, and you're not going to be happy with where you are. It's just plain and simple. If you're happy with where you are, and you don't mind that, and you like complaining and doing all that kind of crap, and you're saying you're sick of life, but you're not, then, you know, that's okay. That's up to you. That's what you're doing. That's what resonates with you. But for me, I'm like, no. I don't like people that say, oh, I'm going to be healthy and I'm going to change, when in reality they really don't, and they just want attention. That's, I guess, I was one of those at one point too. Like, and I totally get it, and I'm sympathetic, and I'm being completely transparent right here. But, like, I realized that. I went deep inside, and I'm like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I can't manipulate people. I'm not a manipulator, and I'm not going to do this. I need to be true with myself. And the more I was true with myself and what happened, more good things started happening. Then the more I started going back into my old habits of being needy and wanting everybody else to do everything for me and not, you know, owning my own responsibilities and crap, then shit started happening bring me back into the low sludge again. So, anyways, I'm on here just saying, hey, power through it if you can. And just in general, just be aware. be aware of when you take these things and what happens with you. And if you're cool, then it's cool. And if you're not, then do something about it. Change. Hit me up. I got some stuff, some ideas and some advice I could give you. But like I said, you gotta think it through. You gotta. I can give you advice, but you know, you can only lead a horse to water so many times before, you know, they don't drink or they do drink. But anyways, I'm here to educate. I'm not here to be like, you're bad for this or you're bad for that. That's not what this is about. This is about education and learning, because we don't know. We can't change what we don't know, right? So, anyways. Alright, I'll see you guys. Enjoy your Monday. Have a good day. I'm going to go take a shower and get rid of this head tension in the natural way. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.